Welcome to Round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of October 3rd. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Catherine Hueco.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
Today we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing, and instead shouting out things that other people are doing that we think you'll find as useful or enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. So I want to give out a shout to a coffee company or franchise or whatever it is, coffee place that we have started to really enjoy visiting. And for the longest time, I believe it originated in either Oregon or Washington, and now they've kind of branched out and they're into Southern California and Nevada, I know for sure. Don't know about other states. It's called Dutch Brothers. And man, is it good. It's just this like little coffee stand, and you drive up, and it's got all kinds of fancy drinks. I like the Golden Eagle. They're all just, there's like a million different variations of these drinks. And yeah, it's just a nice chain. Not that I don't like Starbucks. I do like Starbucks, but if you're looking for another yummy drink place that's related to coffee or tea, then check out Dutch Brothers if it's in your area. So
nice.
That's my shout out.
Always can use more ways to get coffee.
There you go. Terry, how about you?
Well, I'm going to shout out a game that my daughter recommended to me. And when she recommended to me a phone game, an iPhone game, and I'm like, I have my games that I play, dear. I do my Sudokus. I do this color where you draw a line between two dots of different colors, and you have everything all get through the maze. I like that game. And I do a solitaire. So I have my games. I don't need your games. And then I started playing it, and well, now I'm addicted. But it's called Crowd Sort, Color Sorting Game. That is what you will find it under in the App Store. And it's basically these little test tubey looking things, and in them are stacked little beings of different colors. They have little arms, and they if you move them from one tube to another, they walk. Their little legs move. And when you get all of one color in a tube, there's confetti flies, and they celebrate. And so it's, minimal graphics, but very cute. And it's basically, you start with two, say, for example, the one I'm looking at now, you have two empty tubes, and then you have a bunch of tubes that are filled with all different colors. And you have to try to get all the tubes filled with each one all the same color.
Right.
So you're moving them around. And it does have quite a lot of advertisements on it, which is annoying. And I usually stop playing those games, but it's fun. And you can only do 2 undos before you have to watch a whole bunch of commercials before you get more. I see that I could probably get it ad-free for $3.99, which I may have to eventually do. But right now, if I get to a point where I can't go any further, I just exit out and then start over, rather than watching any ads. But it's fun. It's fun. If you're going to start doing it, beware that you will probably not be able to stop doing it. We all need another game, right? None of us spends enough time playing with our phones. There's always room for more ways to play with your phone, right? Yeah, go for it. It's fun. It really is. My daughter is up to like level 3,000 something. I am on level 101. So she possibly has more game playing time than I do. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Not that I'm bad at it. She keeps going,
she started before you.
Are you having a hard time? I'll do it for you. No. I'll just get it started in the right direction. Nope. I have my pride.
That's right.
So, Crowd Sort. Check it out.
Awesome.
Colorful. Fun.
And Catherine, what do you have for us this week?
So several weeks or possibly months ago in this space, I recommended a podcast called Normal Gossip as part of the Defector family of blogs and podcasts. Defector.com, which is a subscription-based media entity of some kind. Anyway, you can listen to the podcast for free, or you can pay to support it. But as another Defector piece of content. Okay, so as you may know, the Great British Baking Show is back again on Netflix. And it's new episodes every Friday on Netflix. And so two of the host of Normal Gossip and then another of her colleagues at Defector have decided to kind of play along and do a Defector bake-off every week. So what they're doing is, if you're familiar with the baking show, there's 3 challenges every week, right? Mm-hmm. Well, there's a theme, like cake or bread or biscuits. And then there's the signature challenge, which is the first one they do, and they know what it's going to be, and they practice it, and then they do it on the show. And then at the end of the show, they have the showstopper challenge, which is another one that they know in advance, and they, practice ahead of time and try to produce some wonderful, amazing thing. But in between there, they have what's called the technical challenge. And this is where they are given all the ingredients, and they are given what they call stripped down recipe for a particular item. Like in the first, when it was cake week, it was a red velvet cake. And so they're given everything they need, but they're not given very clear or instructive instructions. So these 2 Defector pals have decided to try to do the technical challenge every week.
Oh, gee.
And because they track down what the recipe is, like somebody posted online or whatever, and then they try to acquire all the ingredients, and then they do the challenge, and then they write about it. and again, Defector is a subscription-based thing, but if you just put in your email address, you can read. And these are very entertaining. Just they're like, oh my God, this is the most stressful thing I've ever done. I can't believe how hard this is. I can't believe how bad this looks. Oh my God. They just, because they put in their write up, the Slack messages that they're sending each other while they're doing it. So, anyway.
That sounds fun.
It is a lot of fun, and it's, especially if you watch the baking show, obviously.
Yeah.
But even if you don't, it's pretty hilarious. So that is on Defector.com.
Cool.
And they're calling it the Not So Great Defector Bake Off. And that is it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about fall decor, kids' senior year, and Apple Watch features. You can also find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/mamitude, where you can find links to a lot of the things we talk about. Have a great weekend, and see you back here on Monday.